There's a quick map of the area and some key points of the Battle of Boonville. So 1. General Lyon's troops disembarked from the Union steamboat McDowell at 7 a.m. and he marched along the Rocheport Road towards Boonville. 2. Part of Marmaduke's eager but ill-equipped State Guard forces waited on a ridge behind the Buff, totaling about 500 men. The Confederates fired on the Union forces, then fell back. The Union forces formed a line and continued their advance along the Rocheport Road. About 8 a.m. they encountered a large body of Confederates, but outnumbered and facing artillery, they fell back to Camp Bacon. So 3 on the map. The McDowell, which had travelled along the Missouri, fired on the camp, and when the Union forces arrived there, they found the camp deserted. The Confederate forces pulled out towards Boonville. So the Union forces continued their advance. So number 4 on the map is where the Missouri State Guard made their final stand at the armory at the fairgrounds just outside Boonville. Shelling from the McDowell forced the troops to withdraw, and they retreated south with the governor. When General Lyons got to Boonville, he took possession of the town at 11 a.m. from a delegation of local citizens. The short fight at Boonville and the State Guard's precipitate retreat earned the battle the nickname of the Boonville Races. So that's briefly what happened during the actual fight at Boonville. However, for this scenario, concentrate on the area just outside Boonville itself, where the Confederates made their final stand, and to make the fight a bit more even, the McDowell is not going to be available to fire on the forces. So now I'll change the map. So here's a little scenario map. We've got the west hand side where the Confederates are, just on the outskirts of Boonville, and we've got the right hand side there where the Union forces will come in from the road, and then they will clash somewhere in the middle. The Confederate player will place an object marker anywhere in their deployment zone, and the objective is the Union is trying to seize the armory, which will be represented by the objective marker. From the Confederates must try to stop them. Winning the scenario, the game ends if one side is broken, which is 50% or more of their forces has routed or been destroyed. The side that is not broken is the winner. If no side is broken, then the side that controls the objective marker after 6 turns is the winner. So the forces involved at the Battle of Boonville. Union was under the commander of Nathan Lyon. His leadership 7 for this game, and he had the 1st Missouri Infantry, who were reliable, the 2nd Missouri Infantry, again who were reliable, the 2nd US Infantry, again reliable, and the 2nd US Artillery. Total strength was approximately 1,700 men. For the Confederates, they were under the command of John S. Marmaduke. Again, he was leadership 7 for this scenario. And then he had 3 regiments of Missouri State Guard, and they're all unreliable because they're not trained as well as the Union forces at this time. The total strength is approximately 1,500 men. Okay guys, so let's have a look at the table now, and then we'll make a start. Table set up. We've got the Confederates at this side, and this is the objective that they've placed, and we've got the Union coming on this side. The artillery is limbered at the moment, so it can't fire first turn. I'm using centimeters for distances. Here is the scenario. which is available as a free download from the Green Dragon Games website. The link is in the description below if you want to download your own and play it through yourself. So as the Confederates are here waiting as a last stand as such, and the Union are coming on, and the Union are going to get the first turn. So what we'll do is I'll do the orders, and then after I've done the orders we'll come back and I'll do any shooting and that, and I'll roll the shots on screen so you can see what happens. So first off, let's do some orders. Okay guys, that's the end of the first turn. The Union artillery failed the command check, so they didn't move at all. The infantry, these two managed to move forward and form line. That one moved forward twice, didn't do anything. The Confederates just stayed where they are because they no need to move. They're just going to shoot, making use of cover from these rail fences. Now shooting phase, and because we're playing centimetres, the range of the muskets is 18 centimetres. Let's just quick measure, and they're just out of range, so no shooting this turn. So we'll go on to turn 2. Let me just go and get my big turn dice. Okay, so I'm now going to do the movement orders for turn 2, and then I'll come back with the shooting. Hopefully this time the Union artillery will get to move. Okay guys, so that's the end of movement for turn 2. The artillery managed to move an unlimber, and so that's in a good position now. The front line Union managed to move forward once. The second two failed their move orders, so they just stay where they are. Again, Confederates are not moving. So it's now shooting turn. So I'll just consult the sheet. Okay, so the Union infantry are going to shoot at this unit here. It doesn't matter which one really, because I've got to get 2 to the back there. So I'm going to shoot at these. 3 dice, needing 4s to hit. If I get a 6, then I will disorder the unit, which would be very useful at the moment. No disorder, however, I've got 2 hits. So now they need to do saves. So roll 2 dice and they need to roll 4 up on these. Yeah, they saved them both. So that's not really good, is it? Not for the Union anyway. Now so the Union infantry have done nothing. However, now it's the artillery turn. And the artillery is a different kettle of fish, because they have a range of 36 centimetres. So yes, they're within range, no problem at all. However, they will get a cover modifier. However, the artillery is over half range, so there's a -1 to hit modifier. So it's not long range, it's over half range though, so it's 2 dice for the artillery battery. Again, it would be 4s, as it's over half range. I need 5s on the artillery, and that's 1 hit. So I have to do a save. Now, because they were hit by artillery at medium range, then it's a -2 penalty. So although the save would normally be a 4, you need a 6, and you get, oof, you got a 6. I don't believe that. Okay. Now it's back the other way. So this Confederate unit is going to shoot at this unit of Union, needing 4 or more, and get nothing, which is a bonus for the Union side. And the second unit of Confederates is going to shoot at this unit, again needing 4 or more. Oh, and that's 3 hits, but it's also disordered. So I'm going to use the little explosive marker there to mark them as being disordered. And I'm going to do 3 saves. And how many will I get? I've got 2. So they took 1 casualty. So I'll use a little green dice there. So they took a casualty and they're disordered. So because they're disordered, next movement phase, they can't take any orders. They're just going to sit there for the next turn. They can still shoot, but they'll be shooting at -1, being disordered. But that's it. So okay, orders turn. Let's see. The Union has a bit of luck this turn. They managed to move this unit forward 1 move. They rolled really low, so they were able to do 3 moves. So they moved forward twice and then formed the line. However, they are blocking this unit, but they're shaking anyway, so they're going to get hopefully these will screen them and let them recover from being disordered. So shoot in. So this time I'm going to shoot the cannons again at this unit here. Again, the cannon, 2 dice medium range. However, it's over half range, so it's a -1 penalty. So they need 5s and missed. That was a good start, wasn't it? Okay, so this unit of Union, should I charge? Behind cover now. These are going to shoot at them. I'm not risking the charge because they're behind cover and I don't really want to risk it. If they had a couple of casualties on them and they were fresh, I might risk the charge, but not charging a fresh unit. That's just suicide really. So they're going to shoot at them. So again, 3 dice and needing 4s. Oh yeah, I managed to disorder them, so stick that on there. They need to roll to save, so there's only 1, and no, so they take a casualty as well. Use a grey dice for the Confederates because it matches the uniform. Okay, so cannons fired, it did nothing. That unit infantry managed to disorder them, so they can't shoot, blocking the ones behind. So there's only this unit of Confederates that can fire back. So they're going to shoot at this unit in front, and needing 4s. I'll reroll that one because it's cocked. Oh, and they have disordered that unit as well. So that unit is now disordered. I'm going to make a save, 2 saves actually. Saved 1, 1's gone through. So that unit's took a casualty. And see, even a small game like this can go on for a while. Now although these are small units, I'm on a small table, you can still see this table really is still a bit too small. Okay, so that's the end of that turn. Let's change it to turn 4. And okay, because they've gone a complete turn now without doing any orders, the disorder is removed, and you still keep the casualty. However, they're disordered. So I'm going to move my officer up. Right, so I'm not going to move anybody this turn. We'll just do some shooting. Really need to get some shots in and get these cleared out the way. So I'm going to fire again with the artillery. Same again. It's over half range, so it's +1 to hit, needing 5s. It's still within medium range though, so let's fire, let's go. And nothing, snake eyes, didn't do a thing. Typical. But this unit's infantry in the front, it's going to shoot at them again. And yeah, disorganized. So they keep the disorganized because they've been disorganized again, so that won't be removed at the start of their turn. I'm going to shoot, and now I'm going to see if they can save the 2 casualties. And yeah, saved them, no problem at all. Nice double 6. So, and now it's the turn for the Confederates to shoot back. So this unit's going to shoot at them. 4 or more. Nothing. A second time they've not hit a thing. Just because they're Confederates and they're not really well trained at the moment. And then this unit, the Confederates are going to shoot at this Union, and they score nothing as well. Yeah, that's surprising. However, they do keep the disorganized. So back to movement again. Again, I'm not going to move. Pointless moving. Let's go to turn 5. Okay guys, so they never moved. If not really a point, we're just having a bit of a shoot fest here really. So do the cannon first. 2 dice at this unit, needing 5s. Oh, and we've got a double 6. Double 6 means they're disordered, which is great. But they're also on -2 to the save. So they need 6s. No. So they took 2 casualties. And I believe because the casualties are from cannon fire, they have to do a break test. But I'll just check the rules. No, they don't. They only actually do a break test if they take excessive casualties. So because they're still at 2, they're fine. However, this unit has gone a turn, not doing anything, so their disorder can come off. So they can now shoot. So I'm going to shoot these at this unit here. I'm hoping to get another couple of casualties on them and see if I can force a break test. If I can get rid of one of them, then I might have a chance. I haven't got 1 turn left to do anything with. So it's 2 hits. So it's 2 4-up saves. Yeah, made them both. The Confederates are really doing well with the saves. So now Confederates are going to shoot back. Again, they've had their turn now, so that can be took off. So on the next turn they'll be able to move. Although they're not moving anywhere anyway, so them being disordered is not really making much difference in this game. So they're going to shoot at this unit here. Again, needing 4s. And they've disordered them. I've got 1 hit, so can you make a save? Yep, they've saved that one. So now this unit's going to shoot at them. Now because they are disordered, it's a -1 penalty, so they need 5s. and they got one. Let's see if they can save it. No, so that puts them on 2 casualties. Right. Right, so we're going for turn 6 now. No, I'm not doing any movement, so it's pointless coming off for that. We'll just go straight into the shooting, because this is going to be the end, and I can predict a Confederate win, although in the real battle the Confederates didn't win. But this is the trials and tribulations of wargaming. It never actually goes the way you expect it to go. So first off, Confederates cannon's going to shoot again, shooting over there. Now it might, because they are disordered, there might be an extra modifier for these actually. Right, so it's -1. So they are shooting at these. Now because it's over half range, it's a +1 to hit. But because the unit is disordered, it's -1. So that puts them back down to 4. So this could be a chance to actually put some pain on these now. So I need a 4s, and I get 1 4. So that's 1 hit. Again, they're shooting, they need 5s. It's artillery 5, yeah, so it's -2. So it's, yeah, they need a 6. They need a 6. You got a 5. So 1's gone through. It puts them on the stamina value, but it's not going to do anything unless I can get another casualty on them. It's not going to force a break test. This infantry unit is going to fire at these, going to try and get that extra 1 to force the break test. So it's forced to hit, and it's +1 to hit because they are disordered. So I need 5s, and I get a 6. So they'll stay disordered, which ain't going to make any difference in this game now because we're on the last turn. So let's do the save. This is the big thing. They made it. They made the save. So I didn't manage to force a break test on them. Now they're going to shoot back. So the Confederates are going to shoot at this unit in front. Let's see if these can chase a unit away. Normally be forced to hit, but it's +1 because they're disordered. So 5s. Yeah, they got 1. Do a save. Yep, managed to make it. This unit is going to shoot at them. They're not disordered, so 4s. We got 2. Let's try 2 saves. And boom. Oh, made them both. So that's it. That's the end of the game. And the Confederates easily held on to the objective, and the Confederates won, which is not how the battle was supposed to have gone. Maybe it was the way I played it. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, don't forget, you can download the scenario and play it yourself. Maybe it would have been played better on a bigger table, but obviously, so you could see the whole battle, I condensed it down into a smaller area, but maybe that was a mistake. Anyway, thanks for watching. Okay, guys, so that's the battle report over with. I hope you enjoyed it. I did make a couple of mistakes there. I've not played in a good few months, so do a couple of bounds pop up. My decision, turn 3-4, not to charge the Confederates with the Union, might have cost me the game. I don't know. I still stand by my decision that charging a fresh unit behind a fence was not a good idea. It might have been worth it. It might have been worth a death or glory chance. I might have been able to dislodge them and cause them to fall back. I'll never know. But so that's it. So thanks very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. And if you're thinking, hey, I like this and you're thinking about getting some American Civil War, go ahead. The epic stuff is really good. I say also got some Callista miniatures which I use, which are pretty much the same size. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay safe out there.